You just want to run with people but they have nothing of God in them. Maybe not some wicked evil. Has to be a change. Worship. Worship is powerful. God inhabits the praises. There's something powerful happen when you walk in that Spirit, walk in the Spirit, and you'll not fulfill the lust of the flesh. Something powerful happens when you just sing choruses to yourself. You sing choruses to yourself. I'm telling you, some hot mama begins to put the moves on you, and you start saying, in the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, I have the victory. I'm telling you, she'll run for her life. Some Rocky Rambo comes talking to you at work here. He said, be free. Yes, he said, be free. Dominion is not a mystery. It's not just like, oh, that, I'm going to give it to that one. Not this one. It's not a mystery. Say, listen, I'm going to take off that identity. You've heard me say I preached a message on it. You want to know your future? Take a photograph of your friends. Just simple. The third thing Moses did, he chose a different environment. He chose a new place to live. In our text again, Hebrews 11:27, by faith he forsook Egypt. You can't allow the world to be your home and have dominion. I quit going to clubs and parties and places I used to. You have to change your spiritual residence. Right. Read the book of Exodus. The whole book, practically, is this epic battle. Moses said, we're coming out. God's taking us out. And Egypt, Pharaoh, the demonic said, no, you're not. You're staying in. You're going to keep some attachment to Egypt. Exodus, the exit. Pharaoh would say, Exodus 8:28, only you shall not go very far away or out. Okay, Moses, go out, but not very far. The further you get from Egypt, the more dominion you'll have. Then he said, you can go, but you're not taking your wives and your babies with you. You're going to keep some attachments. See, if you keep attachments in Egypt, it's so much easier to go back. Every attachment, every link that you keep tied to you and in the world becomes a chain to drag you back. Relationships. This third thing he said, you can go, but you're not taking your livestock and your wealth. Because I know if you leave your money here, you'll have to come back for it. But the whole strategy was to keep you tethered to Egypt, the world. Have you moved out of Egypt? I'm not looking for the world's approval of me as a human being. I'm not looking for them to cheer and clap. I'm not after their identity. I'm not after their friendship. John said, be friends with the world and be an enemy of God. James 4:7, therefore submit to God, resist the devil, and he'll flee from you. Draw near to God, and he'll draw near to you. That's dominion. Everywhere that I submit to God, I gain another degree of dominion. I want to close. Everyone must win this battle. If you're going to have your residence in God's dominion. As this brother said to me, Pastor, it's like I'm in dominion. But someone can say the wrong words. I can be in the wrong mood. The circumstances, and I explode. And dominion's gone. I can be in it, exercising it, and it's just that quick. And I'm out. Think of Moses. He's on Mount Sinai. God is speaking to him revelation. He's been with God. And he comes down the mountain, and here's the golden calf. They're having an orgy. They're dancing. Perversion. Moses' anger became hot, and he cast the tablets out of his hand and broke them at the foot of the mountain. They lit him up. Next to the Ten Commandments, I preached on this a number of years ago. He had to carve them. God didn't carve them. Again, he's on the mountain with God. Exodus 34:28. So he was there with the Lord 40 days and 40 nights. He neither ate bread nor drank water. And he wrote on the tablets the words of the covenant of the Ten Commandments. He comes out. The skin, this plate, shone. The glory of God was so powerful in his face, he had to wear a cloth. Talk about dominion. Yet he had to fight the same battles as you and I. In Numbers 20, it gives an account. There was no water for the congregation. So they gathered against Moses and Aaron, and they began to run their mouth. If only we had died in the wilderness. Moses, you brought us out here to kill us. You brought us into this evil place to die here, and on and on. Numbers 20, verse 8. God says, okay, Moses, take the rod and speak to the rod, and it'll bring forth water. What does he do? I've had enough. Verse 10. You rebels! I must bring water for you out of the rock. Pow! Pow! And the water came out. But, again, he had a moment of anger. They were always complaining and kill Moses, blame Moses. He had enough. God said, speak to the rock. And he hit it. Moses lifted up his hand and struck the rock twice with his rod, and water came out. Think of it. After all of these years and these experiences with God, this is a warning to you and I. These have studied it. You can lose it in a minute. Right? That's why we have to have an ongoing relationship with God. Moses is a great man. Not taking anything away from this great man. Incredible. But there'll always be people in the equation of you losing God's dominion. You don't hear anything else, hear that. Just like with Moses, I don't care who it is. There'll always be people in the equation. They'll say something. They'll do something. They'll act a certain way and pull your chain. Either they'll light you up or they'll entice you into some kind of sin, or you can be raised in church, heard thousands of sermons, been in God's presence. Faith told me the other day something very interesting. She said, Pastor, let me see if I can remember how she put it. She says, I just feel secure when I hear your voice. This other morning, Pastor Martin was teaching Sunday school, and I responded. And she's been hearing my voice from the womb.
Amen.
What do people feel when they hear your voice? The mark of dominion, and Moses exemplifies this, he never quit. He never quit. God sent him to the backside of the wilderness after he killed the Egyptian. 40 years. And God shows up. The bush burns. And he never quit. He went right back into what God had called him. He led the people of God right up. God said, because you smote the rock, I'm going to allow you to see the inheritance, but you're not going in. He never quit. Right up, he's looking across Jordan. He can see the inheritance. The Bible says God hid his body. The people of God were able to go across. He never quit. Dominion, one of the great hallmarks of dominion is you're not a quitter. Not a quitter. Juan last night gave us a report. Can't quit. Can't quit.
Can't quit.
Or you may do something stupid. Moses, I'm sure he regretted that. I've done things. You've done things. Maybe you made shit, but listen, you can't quit. You can't quit. You just get, okay, I'll get back up. Get back. One thing's about fighting. If you don't quit, normally you win.
Come on.
Unless they knock you out.
That's right, Pastor.
Sometimes they just get so tired of beating on you, they get tired and you win if you just keep working. You may not have the best punch, you may not have all the style and the training, but if they just keep pounding, I've had guys just wear out. In your hand, if you've ever been in a fight lasts very long, your hands are like this, man. They're just falling off of your body. That's why you got to know how to kick people. But anyway, that was from Egypt. That was from Egypt. That was from Egypt. You don't have to go in and out. You don't have to go in and out. You don't have to go in and out. Because you don't quit. Ask you about your head this morning. Oh, God, you cable, let go, shit.